Hey guys, it's Rusty. One of the things that we do here periodically is we get these different types of jewelry lots in, and we go through them to find stuff that can sell quickly, stuff that's worth a decent amount from designers or such. But then we're left oftentimes with a large amounts of stuff that's not all that valuable all by itself. And so what we'll do is we'll take a large amount of this, somewhere between 10 and 20 pounds, well, oftentimes around 10 pounds, and we'll make a lot out of that, and we'll sell it for cheap. And so today I'm going to go through here. I'm going to pick out a bunch of stuff that is not broken and try to put together a nice little handful of lots of various types of costume jewelry, similar pieces. You can see I got an entire tub full of this, probably about 80 or 90 pounds worth in here right now. So I'll get a good 10 to 15 lots out of it. Guys, came across a few of these shirts. This would be what they consider NOS, which stands for New Old Stock. And so what I got here is some nice dress shirts that have never been opened, never been used. They are by the Louis Martin company. I paid $4 a piece for these, and these sell anywhere between $15 and $20 online usually. And so I might take a couple of these the same size and try to sell them together, sell them quicker. People can get a couple at once at a discount. So anyhow, if you ever find old clothing or vintage clothing, but that is in still the original packaging, that could be a real good reseller opportunity. Guys, I came across this book at a Goodwill. I paid $2 roughly for it, and it is the Lewis and Clark Expedition. It's a newer copy of this, but it is sealed. It has never been opened. And what I wanted to say is, you've probably heard about this, and this is how people started off with reselling early on with Amazon, is that they would go to these thrift stores and they would, use their scanners or their cell phones, and they'd look up and they'd sell books. So selling books used online is not a new idea. But what I wanted to say is, and I don't do this very often, but if I do come across books that are by well-known authors or well-known titles, and they are sealed, they've never been opened, then that could be a real good opportunity. I'll oftentimes will take a stab at it in that case, because it's going to be in good condition, and you can usually fetch about the best price for a used, for a copy of that that you can possibly get at a secondhand store like Goodwill. Guys, brands I look for oftentimes when I'm out at stores doing retail arbitrage stuff is hot brands like Nike. And this is a brand new, never worn, never used Nike Jordan hat. Slick looking, black, real nice youth. You see the plastic still on it. I bought this at a Ross, and as you can see, it retails for $24 on that tag, it says. And then the Ross tag here says I bought it for $10. And so because of the condition of it, I can sell this for $24, exactly what they're selling for online, and people will pay me shipping for it as well. So not a huge flip, but Jordan stuff, Nike stuff is highly sought after. So if you find new condition items like this, definitely go for it. Guys, if you have a chance to get a hold of small packs, you don't have to spend a lot of money, but if you're in the game to make money over the long run, this is a great idea. Just look at what happened with some of the greats, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. If you can have a pack from the series where, celebrity, like really, game changer type players had their rookie cards, and you hold on to these for a few years, they can be worth many times what you paid for them. This is a pack. It's only got 4 cards in it, but it could have a Zion Williams rookie card in it, and if it did, it would be worth just boatloads. So I only have one of these. I'm going to hold on to it for a while, but I like to buy stuff to hold on to resell later on, hoping that it will increase in value as well as selling stuff quickly. So keep a lookout for this kind of thing. Rusty here, guys. I wanted to show you this instrument that just came into the warehouse here. Not exactly sure who the manufacturer is, but I'm guessing that it is something like Lion Healy or Washburn or possibly Regal. This is, guys, right around 1900, possibly in the 1800s. This is what they would call a very deep V-neck. You can see. Beautiful guitar. The problem is that it's had some damage. I mean, it's an old guitar. It does play, but the person I bought this from, it had a lot of damage in it they did not report. There's some cracks here. There's a crack right up here by the sound hole. There's other cracks on it. around in here, and then the worst part of it is the bridge, as you can see here, has completely broken off and was just re-glued, and they replaced it with about the cheapest piece of plastic I have ever seen. And so for this to be very sound, that bridge unfortunately will have to be replaced. I am hopeful though that we can get this thing in a good condition to resell. I love playing on these old instruments. But of course, you know, this is a business. I do this to make money. Got a really cool inlay here, as you can see. Really kind of neat. The way that this is laid out, honestly, is going to be probably one of the big keys for me figuring out who the manufacturer is and roughly the time period. There's been a lot of wear here. Maybe you can see that. There you go. Yep, a lot of wear there on the actual in the wood there of the frets. Not the fret itself. I think this has had to have been refretted. It definitely has had a neck reset at one point. Not a very good one, unfortunately. But the fact that this has survived as long as it has is actually pretty incredible. It's a beautiful little guitar, definitely pretty. Let's tune her up and just kind of hear for a moment what she sounds like.